Well, hey guys, welcome back to another episode with Travel with Danny Deb. And obviously, this guy is not Deb, but this is the infamous Jim Brown. How you doing, Jim?
Hey, I'm doing well today, Dan. Thanks for asking.
Oh, well, listen, you told me about Ribberfest, which is in Madison, Indiana, where we're at right now, about 2-3 years ago, and you said you got to go to this event.
That's right. It's a wonderful event. I've been coming here for about 7 years. The city, it's an antique city, started in 1809. Beautiful antique town. 136 blocks on the historic register. Not houses, 136 blocks.
Well, and we drove through some of those blocks, and I'm not kidding, these are some of the most beautiful homes I've ever seen. It is amazing. But we really came here not for the historical, that was a bonus, when we discovered all these homes. But we came for Ribberfest, and that's River. Why do they call it Ribberfest?
Ribberfest is a blues barbecue and blues festival here in Madison, and it features a lot of great music, not necessarily all blues, and it also features a cook-off on various pork products.
Well, we've seen banks of barbecue tents, barbecue trucks, banners. Obviously, some of these competitors behind us have been competing for a long time.
Yes, as you can see by some of the signs, they've been here for years. And it's broken up into two categories, the amateurs, and then there's the professional teams that are competing for prizes and money.
Well, Jim, when we drove into the backstage area, I saw a bunch of pigs, not live ones, but really weird looking pigs. What's that all about? I don't understand.
Well, going along with the Ribberfest part of this, it's all about the pigs here. The idea behind them is businesses and individuals can buy these pigs, take them home, dress them up in a theme that they feel is important, and then the public gets to vote on these various pigs by putting money in a little jar for each pig. And the money goes to fund scholarships for high school kids here in the Madison area.
Well, the other side of Riverfest is the music. Jim and I had a ball last night. First up was ericgales, one of the best guitar players in the entire world. He started on at 8 o'clock, and man, did he shred it up, didn't he?
There's no doubt about it. That fella can really play the guitar. Very entertaining. He put on a great show last night.
And he had LaDonna, his wife. We had a great bass player, drum player, and the whole band was fantastic.
That's true. And then after he was finished, we had Ana Popovic show up, and she played for an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. She went longer than she was supposed to, I do know that.
Jim, this is the first time I've seen Ana on stage live, and man, what an incredible performer.
Oh, she can play the guitar, and she puts on a fabulous show, and she moves around the stage and interacts with the crowd, and she also interacts with her various players that she has on stage with her. So it's a great show, great to watch, great to listen to.
Well, listen, Jim, you think you're probably off the hook, but I don't think so. What do you all think if I send him out on the street with the camera and the mic and see who he can find? Are you up for that?
I can do that.
All right, we're going to do that. We'll see you soon. No, you're going to see Jim Brown soon, and we don't know who he's going to run into, but hang tight, and we're going right now.
Hey, Dan, look who I ran into. It's Uncle Hank, Off the Bone Barbecue, a competitor here in Madison, Indiana, and he's with his top chef here. What's your name, sir?
Red.
Red?
Yes,
nice
sir.
to meet you both. So tell us a little bit about your business and what do you specialize in?
We make our food with a lot of love, and I love to feed my nieces and nephews. That's what they say, Uncle Hank. If Uncle Hank didn't make it, please don't eat it.
How many pounds of ribs do you go through in this
I
vessel?
go to about 35 cases, 300 pounds of brisket, and probably about 200 pounds of pork.
Sounds like they're getting ready with some music here at the Ribberfest. So, Uncle Hank, tell me how a person could reach out to you and get some of your product or find out where you're going to be next.
Use your Twitter fingers and type in wearetheboners.com.
Hey, how you doing, Dan? I have to introduce you to a friend of mine, Mr. Rocky Harrell. He's been involved with the Madison Ribberfest since it started. He was one of the co-creators in the beginning. How many years ago, Rocky?
23. I've been on the band committee since the inception.
What makes the Ribberfest so popular? I know there's a heck of a crowd here last night, and they're expecting a good crowd here again tonight.
It's all volunteer but one person. And I've said before, if Tennessee is a volunteer state, Madison has to be the volunteer city, because we couldn't have all of our wonderful festivals if we didn't have volunteers.
Thank you very much, Rocky, for taking the time to chat with us today. And I look forward to seeing you tonight down at the festival and enjoying the good music.
I will be there.
All right, Sugaray, what a pleasure to meet you and talk with you. And what a great performance.
Thank you.
You killed that last song.
You got to throw them a curveball every once in a while.
Oh, that was so beautiful. The crowd were freaked out. They really enjoyed that. So, you having a good time here in Madison, Indiana?
I have. I literally drove in, got out of the band, and walked on stage, so now I'm hoping to see a little bit of it.
There you go. There you go. Where are you from?
I'm originally from East Texas, a little town called Tyler. We grew up in Tyler and Dallas.
Tyler and Dallas.
But I now live both in Los Angeles and Phoenix. So.
All right, excellent, excellent. Where are you going from here?
From here, I'm on my way back to Phoenix. Finally get to go home for starting now, we have 9 days off. So however long does it take me to take home?
So, Sugaray, besides albums and on the radio, where can people find you? Do you have a...
Well, they can always go to my website at www.sugarrayrayford.com. Same thing with Spotify, the same thing with Instagram and Twitter, all those is sugarrayrayford.com, the Sugaray Rayford. Comment, Spotify, send me a message, let me know, and listen to it. I'm on a lot of different playlists, and it's a lot of fun.
All right, well, it's always a pleasure to see you, and I'm honored to be interviewing with you today.
Well, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
The pleasure was all mine.
No way.
Keep on shaking, y'all.
All right.
Well, listen, everybody, thanks again for hanging with us at Riverfest in Madison, Indiana. And make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit that little bell. That way you get notifications when we post another Travel with Danny Deb video. And we'll see you next time on Travel with Danny Deb.